Hey! Hello everyone. How are we all doing? Who is here? Venom, hello mate. Giuliano, James. Otto Wayne, hello mate. Beats by Dre, hello mate. And HW Stunt Track Driver, hello. How are we all doing? I hope everyone's good. What are we saying? Who's had a great... Everyone's had a great week so far. There's a few mares. Hopefully that can change tonight with a bit of grinding. But yeah, a few amazings as well. That's always good to see. My week's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. But I do want to get on with grinding some credits. The plan is to see how much we can do in about 3 hours. So I'm hoping we can get about 10 million credits. Let's hope, because there's 2 cars in the legendary legendary showroom? Is it showroom or whatever it's called, dealership, that you can get them. Somehow, before we do that, I just want to show you that there is a new setup for this Tomahawk that you can get under 600 PP for this week, because they did nerf it, so you couldn't do it, and then within like 2 hours, someone had already found out a different way to do it. So that is how you do it. The main thing is this side, so the 90 and 90, and then it's obviously the gears there as well. So I'll leave that there just in case anyone wants to screenshot it or anything. Last day of quarantine. Ah, that's good. Have you had the old COVID then, James? That's not fun. That is not fun. Hoping you feel better soon, mate. I'm good, Giuliano. I'm good, mate. How are you? Right, let's get cracking, because unfortunately we haven't got all night. Ah, sorry to hear that you've had the old COVID. Not fun. Oh, my game is super loud. Sans, hello, mate. Oh, hang on, we need to change the fuel map. Oh, jeez, I wasn't looking. Where's that? 5. Sorry, Aston, just rear-ended you. That's why you shouldn't look at changing the stuff whilst driving. Oh, you rear-end Aston Martins? That'd be an expensive bill as well. Oh, jeez. Right, so the other thing that's different about being on the Inters is really good on the first lap, because obviously wet tyres, basically, or intermediate tyres. But as the track starts to dry out, it gets like really hot, so basically the whole tyres will wear down by about lap 8, I think it was. Oh jeez, don't need to smack into that. And then basically it's not undrivable, but you have to have your wits about you a little bit, because it does like to slide. Some people have stopped. Oh, that's close to the wall. I've seen a lot of people that stop on this intermediate one, but you can get away without stopping, which is quicker, so you can get around 15 minutes, which is ideal. So that means we should be able to get, I think it's like 3.3 million if we can do that an hour, which is nice. Hello, that's Smiley? Slimy. Hello, mate. There are a few other tracks you can... Oh, geez. There's a few other tracks you can grind, but you don't get as much money. So you can do Le Mans, which is a 30-minute race, which is relatively easy. What else is there? There is that new Spa one that they released that I haven't done yet, that you get about 1.5 million for, but it's an hour-long race. So both of those, I think you get about half of what you get from doing this one. Because as I say, you can do this in about 15 to 16 minutes, and you get 825,000 credits, which is nice, real nice. But I think everyone's a little bit bored of it by now, because I definitely am. So the grind is getting harder, but until there's a better way, or until they patch this again, I think this is still the best way. The only other thing I have been doing, as we get a penalty, that's the main thing. If you can avoid penalties, you should be all right. Casper. Hello, mate. But yeah, the only other thing I have been doing is been changing the livery so that it's slightly different colours coming through the cockpit. So at the moment it's like the Hyper B livery or something, which is quite nice. But yeah, it does get boring, this one. The only thing that is good, and if you do... Oh, there's so many cars. They're terrible under the blue flags. Like, they actually move in your way instead of getting out of the way. It's just trying to beat yourself, that's what I was going to say. Just try and go, oh my gosh, that GTR, what are you doing? Yeah, just try and go faster and faster. That's the only other thing that I can find as like a bit of a challenge to keep me half sane whilst doing this, but... yeah. Also, it's about 1,000,000 times easier doing it on a wheel than a controller. I had to go on a controller, was it the other night? And I haven't played on controller for, well, properly since the beginning of the year. So what's that, like 4 months? Nearly 5 months? Absolute nightmare. I don't know how I used to be able to do it. But yeah, it's carnage on a controller, this car. But on a wheel, it's okay-ish. Oh, wow. Playing Rocket League. I love a bit of Rocket League, Slimy. Though Season 6 of Rocket League is a bit strange. I don't fully get what's going on with that. In terms of just like the aesthetics of stuff. There's loads of random monsters. Oh, right, what are we on? Lap 4. We're 4 minutes in. Not too bad. Just realised I've chatted loads. Anyway, how is everyone? Is everyone doing alright? Is anyone else crazy enough to do this stupid car collection grind, or is it just me? I've seen a few of you comment on the shorts saying that you're doing it as well, which is cool to see. The Red Bull, yeah, the X2010 is still there. It's still in the game. That thing's pretty quick. You actually get that for free, I think, for doing one of the licenses. The golden one of the licenses, you get that as the car, I think. But yeah, that's quite good fun. It's not quite as mad as this one, though. There we go, past the Viper again. I think that's the thing that I don't like about it. It's the cars. Like, they're just absolutely insane to try and get past. And this track isn't exactly wide. When you hit the water, goodness me. Need a new clean pants. A pair of, I can't even say it. A pair of new clean pants. Because it is very scary. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Mr. GTR. So that's 2 penalties already. And the car is broken. Tyres are going off because we're skating. I don't think there is an achievement for getting all the cars. I was looking at the trophies earlier. There's an achievement for... It's like stupid things. It's like buy the same car 10 times. And things like that. And I was like, why would I do that? I probably will end up doing it. I'll buy like the Suzuki Cappuccino 10 times or something. Just because it's cheap. Casper's good, that's all good. That's 6. So if we get 800 credits, how many times have we got to do this tonight? Quite a few times. Maybe about 13? 12 or 13 times? And we're about halfway through this one. So the reason why I want 10 million is there's 2 legendary cars that I haven't got that turned up today. But if I can get, it's just more legendary cars I can tick off, which is good. I think it was the Jaguar D-Type. And what was the other one? A Corvette Stingray Racing one or something like that. Any other good grinding methods? If you haven't done all the circuit experience, that is one that you get loads of money for. To be honest, I haven't even finished that yet because this is the best way, to be honest. The other ones, as I mentioned earlier, is that Le Mans one, where in about half an hour you can get 825,000 credits if you keep it clean. And then there's that new Spa one as well, which is quite good as well, which gets you about 1.5 million if you keep it clean. But they're all about half of what you get on this one. So if you can do this one, yeesh, then yeah, this is probably your best bet at the moment. And currently what I try to do is do about 4 of these in like, I don't know, in like a lunch break or something. And then that just gives me like an extra 3 million. And then like I might come on and do a couple of hours each night when I can't sleep for some reason. So yeah, that's currently what I've been doing. So I've been getting close to about 9 million a day recently, which has helped a lot. Although, I did some maths, and you should never do maths on things like this, because it says I've done about 83% of the cars I've collected at the moment. But then I did, as I say, I did some maths, and I added up a lot of stuff. And I reckon I've still got about 240 million to spend on cars yet. And I've currently collected about 140 million, or spent 140 million. So technically, we're not even halfway yet, just because of the sheer amount that the legendary cars cost. And that's also not including some of the cars we don't know the prices for, like the Shelby Daytona, which is probably a £20 million car as well, or 20 million credit car. So yeah, it's getting silly now. Like every car that I have to get is at least £1 million, 1 million credits, if not more. Like, this is going to be grueling. I can't actually change the tyres on this because of the build it is, because it's doing that weird sort of PP manipulation thing, or whatever it is. I'd have to come in for the intermediates, and to be honest, they're just going to burn out again anyway. So what we can do is just manage it. So we're still doing alright lap times. A 1:16 is not too bad. That 1:29 was pretty bad though. What was that, lap 5? But as I say, it doesn't get... It's normally lap 8 that you start to lose the grip. As you can see there, it just starts sliding a bit. But it's not like undrivable. I think because it's the sheer amount of downforce this bad boy produces is ridiculous that you can kind of get away with it. But yeah. You do have to brake more though. And try not to boost so much on the straights, because it randomly does just spin out if you're not careful. I have seen there are some other builds, I say builds, setups, where they've got back onto the comfort softs or wherever they are. But I just don't feel like they're that good. Especially seeing as it's like half damp, so if you come off the racing line, you're absolutely screwed. So I actually prefer the Inters in a weird way, although currently right now it's a nightmare, but it's not too bad. If this one gets patched... Oh jeez. If this one gets patched, I'm not really sure what the next best one is. Probably the Le Mans one, I think, just because I think that'll get you 1.6 million in an hour, which is about half of what we get now. So if this does get patched, which I assume they eventually will, it's going to be twice as long as it currently is. So yeah, that's not going to be fun. Although they are adding content with each update at the moment, so maybe they'll add something better, I don't know. Oh no. See, that's the problem now, as it starts sliding. And when you have to overtake cars, that's not fun. let's try not to hit the wall again, please. Oh my gosh. There we go. Right, so we've got a penalty to serve. I think that's the killer. If we can get away without penalties, we should be able to get around 15 minutes, if not under. But if you get penalties, yeah, that's not good. I also put the fuel in 5 because I kind of find that as long as you stay within gear 6 and 7, you should be able to make it to the end as well. The other thing is, if it does get patched, this car, this race isn't actually too bad just in a normal car. Because I think it's actually, it might even be quicker than the Le Mans one. Because I think if this gets patched and you can do around about a 2-minute lap, you're doing about 25 minutes, 24, 25 minutes. Which obviously is a lot slower than this, but still would be quicker just than that Le Mans half an hour one. Oh, Gabriel, hello mate. Please turn. Grazie mille. So I can't change my tyres because of the setup. It won't let me put anything else other than inters on. The fastest lap I did last time, or was it last week? I think we did a 104. If you give it full beans and you don't hit any walls and the cars aren't in the way and you're on slicks, you can go really quick. But I do feel like you're almost... Oh my gosh. You're almost better off going slightly slower and just being consistent. So this hasn't been a great run. This is 15 minutes already. Probably because I've been yapping away as well. Out of the way, Supra. The other thing that's weird is, as you can see, the tyres are like fully gone, but they're not actually, like they're not popped or anything. You know, like in the F1 game or something, if you go above like 90%, the tyres could go at any point. On this, it doesn't seem to do that. It just, you have less grip. That's it. Right, where are you going? Into the pits, and that's us done. So that's 16 minutes, that. Yeah, we can go quicker than that, for sure. Too many silly penalties. Hey, we're not on 16 credits anymore. Okay, let's get out of here, go again. I do feel like if you're going to grind this game, it's probably a good time to do it because they're definitely going to patch this at some point. So I mean, they've already tried, so yeah. It's just a little bit annoying that there isn't... The other thing that I get annoyed about this is that I'd rather just be able to play the game properly, like either do online races or something and get some decent money that way, or like actually do, I don't know, a challenging race that actually gets you quite a lot of money, as opposed to just doing a stupidly fast car that obliterates everything else. I don't know, that's just my opinion, is that if you can actually just play the normal game and earn a decent amount of money, then fine. I do also get the other side of it, that like maybe you shouldn't be able to get all the cars within like the first couple of weeks. I understand that, because like if you look at something like Forza, I've already got all the cars and it's only been out like, well, it's been out a little while, but I had them ages ago. Just because they give you cars and money like it's nothing. So there's like a weird balance in that you have to get. But to be honest, I'm still having fun doing the grind, and that's the main thing. It's once it stops being fun, that's the problem. I think this is like day 38 as well. It's crazy. Day 38, we might not even be halfway through. Mental. Just about held it. Right, where are they? They're just going around the hairpin now. Oh no, stop. So sometimes I've got a penalty for going too deep there and hitting the cones, and other times I haven't, which is strange. Meow. A 111.3. So that is the other thing as well, is that last week's setup we were able to get to about 360 miles an hour, not kilometres an hour. What is that in kilometres? Maybe 600 kilometres, something like that? Whereas we can only get up to about 340 this week with this setup. So it's not quite as quick. Also doesn't have quite the same amount of torque, which isn't a bad thing. It's still over 2,000 horsepower, which is still ridiculous. Go. Put the beams down. I haven't seen the Formula E Gen 3 yet. Are they cool? When are they due out as well? I'm not the biggest Formula E fan, if I'm honest. I haven't seen masses. But I do think they're quite cool. But no, I haven't seen them yet. 2023, so next year. Is there any huge updates? I remember looking at the Gen 1 cars and thinking, these look really weird now compared to the Gen 2. I think the Gen 2 were much nicer. Oh, jeez. Alright, so on to lap 5. Are they going to get out of the way? Probably not. The closing speed is ridiculous. There we go. Oh no, there's still another one. See, I don't get why I moved out that way. Maniac. I also saw that new, was it Toyota Corolla GT, the Gazoo Racing one? Not GT, the Gazoo Racing one is well nice. I didn't even see this before, but it's got like 3 exhaust pipes as well. I don't think it'll be long until that gets put into this game, to be honest. Because that thing is just cool. I love a hot hatch. I don't know if it's cooler than the Yaris, though. I never thought I'd say that. Because a normal Yaris isn't cool, but the Gazoo Racing Yaris is pretty cool. Thanks, Sans. No worry, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So we're just coming up to halfway nearly on the second race of, how many did I say? About 12. It's gone quicker than I thought, to be honest. Don't know why I say that, because it's then going to go terribly slow later on. Ooh! That was nearly a big one. Alright, so tyres are starting to go, as we can see. They look a bit like those, what are they called? Those squishy sweets. I don't know if they have them in anywhere else in the world, but in the UK they have these like squishy drumsticks sweets. And they look a bit like that. Except it's not red, it's like pink at the top and then white at the bottom. They look quite nice. I haven't had those for ages though. They're like the, you know the drumstick lollies? Not like a chicken drumstick, like a sweet. It's like pink and white. And they decided to make a sweet version of that instead of a lollipop. Out of the way, Scooby. We've still got that NSX to get past. Oh dear. Can we go one thing? Oh no, we've got to do a 1,000-point turn. Come on, give me gear. Anything below gear 6 is like useless as well. Thanks, Scooby. Right, if we only get away with a 5-second, that would be amazing. That was a proper dead moment. Though that NSX seems fine. Yeah, look, it seems absolutely fine. Just got clattered into about 200, nearly 300 miles an hour. Please turn. Hello, Dave. How are you? Right, let's hope we don't get yeeted. Well, that was a fun lap. That was terrible. 144. Yeah, we're probably not doing under 115 on this one. Under 15 minutes anyway. So for us to get under 15 minutes, we need to average a 115. Which I think we were on course to do, to be honest. Until we decided to rear end that NSX and the tyres are going. Oh, I'll have to drive it a bit more careful. This thing is an absolute monster. Come on, turn. And then power. Alright, so rears are totally shot now. So let's see what you can do with no grip on the rears. Fronts aren't too bad. I mean, they are bad, but compared to the rears, they're not too bad. Gear 6, fine. Cool. Lovely jabbly. Oh, I didn't see the mini-map that they were there. We're expecting more. Here they are. Is that a Supra? Oh, it is. We've hit it. If the traffic wasn't here, it would be much easier. But then it would just be time trial. Oh, that's a lot of lock as well. Is that all of it? Right, I think we're clear for another lap. How are we doing for fuel? We've got 3 laps of fuel. I feel like we're not being boosted as much as we normally do. To be honest, we were spinning a lot. So maybe that was why. Up 0.2. Personal best first sector. That's slower through there though. Still up. Oh, there. That was very wide. Just about held that. I have tried cooling down the inters to try and prolong their life, but it doesn't seem to do much. So you can take all the wet line you want, but it doesn't actually help that much. Bad hairpin. That should still be around a 109 or 110 maybe. Or just a 109, that's not too bad. Two laps to go. Just got to get past the traffic once more. Where are you going, Porsche? Thank you. Where's the next bit of traffic? Around the corner. Oh my gosh, there it is. Viper. Just trying not to kill the Viper this time. So that's the NSX. It's because they've stopped. Because they're normally out in front, that NSX. Stop, 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 stop. Nope. Oh, let's hope that's not a penalty. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So this is going to be like perfect. We're going to run out of fuel just in time. Which is pretty much perfection. Give it some beans. That is definitely the best bit of the track. That's fast chicane. Oh, I love that. If you get it wrong though, it's really bad because you just pinball you and you get loads of penalties. But if you get it right, oh, it's great. Alright, let's hope that we can actually stop. Oh, we've done alright. Can we turn? You. Ooh. What time are we doing? Just over 15 minutes this is going to be. Bearing in mind we had one terrible lap, that 144. Yeah, we'd have been well under 15 minutes there. That would have been quite a good one. Alright, 2 down. How much money have we got? 1.6 million? Nice. So we went from 16 credits to 1.6 million credits in about half an hour. Not bad. Let's go again. Oh dear. So I think we're about a sixth of the way there so far tonight. That's the goal, 10 million. Chilled, hello mate. How you been? Apologies if I'm getting anyone's name wrong tonight. The laptop that I'm reading your names off or chat off is quite far away. I thought to move it closer. So I have to hope my eyes don't deceive me. Yeah, I'm all good, chilled. I'm all good. Can't complain. I was a little bit worried earlier in the week when they did initially patch this. But it wasn't long. I want to say it was a couple of hours and someone had already found another way around it. Which makes me think they didn't properly test their update. But I also don't really care because this is the best way to grind credits. But they're definitely going to try and patch it again, I would have thought. So if you do want to get some good grinding of credits, this is definitely the best way at the moment. Just shy of 350. This is where the inters are so much better, I think, than the slicks. Because our first laps are 117. Like, I think the fastest lap I did on the slicks when it's damp on the first couple of laps was like a 135. So it's nearly 20 seconds quicker. I know we don't normally get under like 110 for a lap. Oh my gosh, that was close. Where you would on the slicks. I just feel like that here we're already overtaking cars. Go on. Go on. And power. Right, are they going to be stupid? Get out of the way, please. Oh. I nearly got pit manoeuvred by that Hurricane. That's not bad. At 110. We're on good pace at the moment, everyone. Let's hope we don't hit the wall. We should get well under. What was that? 15 minutes. That's the aim at the moment. I've done it like twice so far. And that's it. So if you can get anywhere close to 15 minutes, that's pretty rapid. Slightly up. I'm a little bit worried that we used quite a bit of fuel already. Half a second up, nice. Oh, Jumbo, you Wally. It's going to cost us. I also got something really weird. So, I don't know. I've never been in this situation before. But if there's yellow flags under blue flag conditions, you can actually get a penalty for overtaking or lapping someone, I think. I'm not sure if that's actually right. I don't know if anyone actually knows the rules. But on this, anyway, it was blue flag conditions because it was like lap 9. I was overtaking someone and they'd spun. So then they went to yellow flag conditions and I overtook the lapped car getting out of the way and I got a 3-second time penalty for it, which I thought was interesting because I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, technically it's right, I guess, because you're supposed to stop and no overtaking is allowed. And technically lapping is overtaking. I don't know. Interesting. I've never seen that before. So I don't know if anyone knows the actual procedure, what you're supposed to do in there. I assume not lap the car until it's green flags again. But yeah, I was going so fast that wasn't going to happen. So I got a 3-second time penalty for that. Which was interesting. Or, more likely, I don't even know if the FIA has even thought of that situation. Because, I mean, as we saw in the F1 finale last year, they just make up rules on the fly anyway, so... yeah, interesting. I hate it when they go like 4 or 3 wide and they don't get out of the way. That's the other thing about being on the inters, that you can go offline and you're not too badly hindered. Whereas on the slicks, it's chaos, basically. I assume that's because of traffic. Not sure what else that would have been. Is that too late? No, that's alright. I thought we might have overshot that. I have to say though, you do start getting really good at this track and this car combo. Again, a 111, that's not too bad. This is decent pace at the moment. And we also had a penalty, didn't we? About 117 had a 5-second time penalty, so it would have been more than that as well. Up half a second apparently. That was slow. Not quite ideal. So it's probably worth getting in the good laps now because the tyres are about to go off in like the next 2 laps. Out of the way, Viper. I did overshoot that one a little bit. R1 Trunakis, hello mate. Apologies if I got your name wrong. How are you doing? Hey, a 109, that's not bad. And we overshot that hairpin as well. This is going very well. Almost too well. Normally when I say things like this, we then end up in a wall. Or we end up yeeting one of the cars or something. So I am very wary to say, oh, this is going fantastic, and then it'll go wrong. Ooh, NSX, I think that's everyone then, isn't it? Nice, right, so tyres are going because they're getting slidey. Pretty much got the ice skates on. So we've got to be wary of boost as well now. Oh, that last license test, when I was live streaming it, that took me 3 hours. That's the Porsche 917K, isn't it? How many gears has that got? What I would say is that when you almost want to be in the higher gears as possible, and you've just got to stay on that like very thin, dry line. The last sector as well is super slidey, so like you want to come off the accelerator when you're going through the last sort of fast corners before you get to the bus stop chicane, because there you just spin for like no reason. But yeah, try and keep it in as high a gear as you can, I think, without being too slow. And then yeah, you kind of have to hope that you get up Eau Rouge Radion up the hill okay, and then it's the last sort of sector, as I say, is quite tricky. Other than that, you should be okay. But that did take me 3 hours to do in a live stream, which was chaos. Just, I think that was the most tired I've been. Oh no, there was one live stream where I was absolutely knackered, but brain-wise, I was like, this is so blooming hard. And I saw someone like Jimmy Broadbent or someone like that. They did it so easy, and I was like, no way. I mean, Jimmy Broadbent, obviously, he's class, isn't he? Like he's racing proper cars now, so you'd expect him to be half quick, but yeah, it just how they made it look so easy. I was like, oh man. That Jake, hello mate. But yeah, good luck with that last license test. That is, once you do it, is so good. It is so good. Also, I do think, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I find the driver missions, some of those driver missions were worse than the license test. There's one when you're in like the old 80s style F1 car, and that is a nightmare in the rain. Like you've got dry tyres on and they've got wet tyres on. And that was quite difficult. But again, that was the same sort of thing. Keep it in a high gear. Try and get the less traction down, less torque, and it wasn't too bad. How are we doing for pace-wise? Oh, we've gone a bit slow, haven't we? I think this is the tyres going and me just yapping away. Please turn. Yeah, we've gone really slow. Right, come on, Jumbo. Put your foot down. 37% of you have had a great week. That's good to see. How are we doing fuel-wise? 3 laps. Oh, we've got to be a bit careful on the fuel as well. That was a 120 last time. Oh, that's not good. Right, let's concentrate a little bit. Just about held on. I generally think it's the amount of downforce literally just kicks in because it starts sliding and then all of a sudden you just suddenly grips up. So I assume it's just a crazy aero on this car that actually works going around the corner without any tyres basically. It is a ride of death, that is for sure. I mean, look, they're fully red. I'm a little bit disappointed that they don't go bang. You don't get proper like tyre failures or anything. Because for how realistic this game is, in some aspects, it's really not very realistic. Like the damage model isn't great on this game. It doesn't really exist, to be honest. Though it never has on any of the Gran Turismos, so... But you'd think in this day and age that they could have added that in. Oh, please get out of the way. I just don't want to get a penalty now. That would be not ideal. Sorry, Mr. R8. If you could get your big old booty out of the way, that would be great. So that has damaged the car a little bit though at the front. Oh my gosh. It looked like it stopped and it just kept going. So you did a 111 last time out. That's not too bad. Oh, GTR, no. That's really annoying. That may cost us under 15 minutes. So this is our last lap. We've got 1.2 laps of fuel, no tyres, a 5-second penalty, and we've got 1 minute 10 to get back. This is going to be close. I'm going to have to hope that this is like a blinded lap. I think the penalty's going to do us though. We'll blame it on the GTR. Oh, they're sliding so much. Oh gosh, I generally think it is literally the downforce that's keeping this half on the track. Right, 30 seconds. Can we do that? Stop. Please stop. I know we've got a penalty. Come on. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on. No. 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Oh, stop wheel spinning. No, not going to do it. 2, 1. Ah, no. 15:02. That stupid GTR ruined it. Yeah, tyres can go bang. So I don't fully understand why they call this the driving simulator. But yeah, it's not very realistic that the tyres can't get damaged or whatever. Alright, let's go again. So, what was that? 2.4 million. We've been going about 45 minutes. Maybe a bit more than that. Right, let's turn down the fuelage. We can definitely get below a 15, sorry. A 14 something would be great. That one is always interested. It's not too bad on the inters, not too bad at all, but you do need to still pay attention because it still does want to slide. I can't imagine full wets would be any good at all on this though. Maybe lap 1 and that's probably about it. Yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure they don't go bang in the tyres. I think you can just keep driving them. I haven't tried that out. Maybe that's something I could look into maybe, once we've done this challenge. But I'm pretty sure, even from this race, that they would have gone bang. Because it's like lap 8. The rears are already fully red. Seconds, nice. Oh no. Oh, that's going to be 10 seconds. Oh, I went in a bit too hot. 15? How's that 15 seconds? I only hit it twice. Oh, the Viper's gone wide. Right, I think that's this one ruined already, unless we're blinding. Sometimes they just yeet you, so you have to get out of the way. This is so slow. Come on, let's go, please. There we go. Ah, now we've got to get past them all again. Blue flag. Where are you going? It's going right. Look at the speed. It's still just ridiculous, man. That is so fast. Oh, sorry, Scooby. Out of the way. Do you know, the only thing I can think of is that I don't think the blue flags are great on this game. They're not very good at getting out of the way, but I think the sheer closing speed makes it impossible for them because they don't know where to go. They just go in the middle of the road instead, which is stupid, but still. Yeah, that's my only thinking, is that just the speed of this car compared to the rest of them. They just don't have the time to think about where they want to put it. I think that's me being nice. They are AI. They should know that I'm coming. And coming super fast. For them to get out of the way. So the track is still damp. According to the moisture meter in the bottom left-hand corner next to the time. Obviously the tunnel's dry. But the rest of the track is still like wet. Like there, look, it's still a bit wet, so technically the inter should be okay. I don't know why they burn out so fast. So we're on like lap 4, and I'd say that's probably about 25% on the rears. So in the next 4 laps, that does like 75%. The exponential wear on the tyres is ridiculous. Alright, so coming up to the back of the pack again. And we are sliding a little bit already. This should be about a 109. That's not too bad. Alright, let's see if we can just keep that going. Out the way, Supra. I do like that green on that Mercedes. Was it the GTR? Was it just the GT? I think that's a GTR, isn't it? The GT doesn't have the spoiler, I don't think. And then the Black Series has got the world's biggest wang. Or a double wang, if you will. Alright, hairpin. Oh my gosh. Please turn. So that's the end of lap 5 basically, and that's like 50% wet on the rears. Crazy. So that was a 113 and that was with traffic. But at the moment we've still got some tyre life. If we can keep up this pace though. No, I think that 126 because of the penalty is going to ruin us, I think. Oh, is that a penalty? That was quite hard. Maybe it's just a kiss of the barriers. Oh, nearly. Oh. Stop. Nice. Turn. And go again. Yeah, this thing is stupidly fast. Last week, I think it was doing 600 kilometers. How do you get a profile pic? If you go on... If you click on the top right-hand corner, top left-hand corner, sorry, you click on like My Page or something, and I think there's a Settings tab just below that before you get onto My Page. And I think once you're on there, I think you go right to the left-hand, the right-hand side, sorry, the far right-hand side menu, and I think there's something to set like nickname, profile pictures and stuff there, I think. If I remember correctly. I think that's how I did it. It was a little while back though. But it's somewhere in there. It's either in My Page or it's in the settings just below that. Oh, we missed the apex again. So yeah, coming up to the end of lap 7, our tyres are basically gone. Baby gone. And so what time is that? 1:15? How much fuel we got? 4 laps. That's not going to be enough. Ooh. There we go, tyres are going. So we're going to have to save some fuel. Been too eager on the boost. Oh no. Forgot the tyres are gone. I didn't think we were going to do it on this one, get under 15 minutes, but we definitely aren't now. Generally can't believe it's Thursday already. You know, it's been one of those weeks where it's been really busy, just loads of stuff's happened, and it doesn't feel like it's Thursday. It feels like it's like Wednesday or Tuesday. So I totally forgot that I was streaming tonight, and I was like, oh no, it's Thursday. And then it's Friday tomorrow. And then in the UK, it's Bank Holiday Monday as well. Let's get an extra day off. Perfect. So that was a 119. And we've got 3 laps of fuel. We're just going to leave in gear 7, I think. Just so we can make it to the end. It looks like they're just walking, these cars. They're going so slow compared to us. Oh, a bit of a drift. Oh, I tried to be sneaky around the outside. Hit the barrier, that's another one. Oh, this has been a shocking run, this one. I can't blame it on that GTR this time either. Oh no. We got away with that. It's only 5 seconds. I was expecting the old 10 seconds there. How do you save a photo in your library? You have to take a escape picture. It's the only way how you can do it. You can't actually get like, I don't think you can import a picture. You have to take a picture in the game. So it's either taking one after a replay, or you take one in like a race escape situation, so escape photo or something, and then you select that as your profile picture. I think they're the only ways that you can do it. So like the profile picture I've got, I think it's my raccoon logo thing. I actually had to put that into the game via the decal uploader thing on the GT7 website, and then put that on a car, and then take a picture of that on the car to then put that as my profile picture. I have to say though, the photography in this game is amazing. Like, it's really good. Like, the software is the best software I've used for photos in a game by miles. I thought Forza was quite good, but GT7, in terms of actually getting like good photos and the filters and all the stuff you can do on it, is crazy good. And then you can take that photo and put it into Photoshop and make them look ridiculous. Like, I've started posting them on Instagram, and some of them I'm like, that looks real. Was it the one today? I think it was the Jag. If you have a look on my Instagram, the Jag, the picture of the Jag is insane. I was like, wow, that looks like an actual real picture. It's mental. I generally don't know how they've got the software that good in a video game. And also because it is a video game, you can like get angles of cars and stuff that you'd never get, or it'd be really difficult to get in like real life. But because the graphics are so good now, they do generally look like real cars. It's mad, absolutely mad. Especially with like the ray tracing and stuff. Why does it do that? Sometimes without any tyre grip, it just decides to go left or right with no reason. Alright, so we're on 14 minutes now. It's going to take us over a minute to get a good lap in. Yeah, this is going to be around 15:15 if we don't get a penalty. Maybe 15:20. Which again is the penalties. We need to have a run where we get away without any penalties, and I think we'll do it. So whereas before, when we had the slicks on last week, we'd end up being rapid on this lap, but so slow at the beginning, whereas it's the other way around this week because we've got the inters on, so you're quick at the beginning and then you gradually get slower and slower. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. The United Kingdom. No worries, Menace. Hopefully that works for you. Right, okay, so that is 4 down. So we're about a third of the way through of tonight's session, hopefully. 3.3 million, as I said. Perfect. As if we've done 550 miles today as well. Oh, this game is bonkers. It is absolutely bonkers. And we go again. I do really appreciate you guys being here. It makes it so much more fun for me. When I have to do this on my own, normally it's really late at night, which is probably why I've already done 550 miles, because I was getting that... What did I get today? That like old Mercedes, wasn't it? The Barker one. That boat... Was it a boat tail one? I think it was the boat tail. 13 million. Anyway, yeah, last night I was up just trying to get as many credits as I could, because I was like, I want to get that one car, and then I never have to worry about that again. But yeah, so it is mad. But anyway, when you're doing it on your own, it's so much more boring. Like, at least you guys are here and you can ask me questions. And most of the time, I'm just talking to myself anyway. But at least it's hopefully, I say at least, hopefully it's half entertaining. Well, we just keep getting closer and closer to doing the craziest challenge, I think. I mean, when I built Monaco on Forza Horizon 5, and I had to do that in like 2 days, over like a 2-day period, I think I actually took a day off work to do that as well. Crazy. I was like, that is mad. Like, that was like 2 full days just going at it. Because at the time you couldn't save, and it was just, yeah, if you've seen that video, you know what I mean. It's just mad. And then I was like, oh yeah, this won't be too bad. When this game first came out, yeah, I'll get all the cars. It'll be like Forza. And then it's just not. This is day 38. Technically 39, because last night was 38. Of just grinding credits. Crazy. I've still got to finish the most recent driver missions they've put on as well. Whether it's the hour-long driver missions. I think I've done 3 of them. Have I done 3? I think one of them I came second on like the last couple of corners because I messed it up, which I was gutted about. And then, yeah. So I've got to go and do that, and I think there's a few more. And I think you get about 1.2 million for each of those, so I probably will get around to doing those at some point. And I think you get an Aston Martin DB5 for doing that as well, so I haven't bought one of those, because I know you get it from there. Or at least I'm pretty sure you get it from there. And then I've still got some of the circuit experience to do, which gives you quite a bit of money. But yeah, until they patch it, this is the best way, so you kind of just have to stick with it. And I worked out if I can get about 10 million a day, I say 10 million a day, that's still a lot. That's like 3 hours at least a day. I think I'll be able to do it in about another 20 days, another 20, 30 days maybe. So I'll be nearly 2 full months of like playing it as much as I really can, while still having a life and a relationship with my wife as well, hopefully. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. That's the main thing. As long as you guys are having fun whilst I'm doing this, I don't mind. Hey, Danilo, hello, mate. How have you been? I do wish I could stream more. I'd say about a month ago, my schedule kind of changed. It's just a bit like I just can't do Mondays anymore. I might be able to do a Wednesday every now and then, but Thursdays is quite good at the moment. But yeah, I do wish I could do more so I could speak to you guys more. Because it is fun. Just chatting with you guys whilst mucking around on a video game. And doing crazy challenges. Because I do like doing a challenge. Something that's crazy. I do need to think about what we're going to do after this. After we've done this grind. I mean, we could do... There's a few things. I've got a few things that we could do. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. What you guys think we could do as another challenge. As I say, if it's something like... I don't know, like building Monaco in Forza, we did that. Collecting all the cars in this is a bit crazy. So we've done multiple 10-season simulations as well. Yeah, I don't mind doing something crazy. Can't be too much crazier than this, to be honest. Not been paying attention because I've been yapping away, so I've got no idea if we're on pace at the moment, and I can't really look whilst we're going through all these stupidly fast corners. Not too bad. We could go a little bit quicker. There's definitely a couple of seconds quicker we could go. It's weird how you just go on autopilot. I don't know if you guys are old enough to drive, but sometimes when you're driving a proper car, and I haven't driven a proper car properly for a good couple of years because I don't have a car at the moment because I live in the city centre. But sometimes you just arrive at your destination and you don't know how you don't remember the journey, you just arrive. I'm good, Danilo. How are you, mate? I'm very good. Oh, jeez. Collect all the cars in Forza. I've already done that. I've got all of those already. That one was much easier than this because... one, they give you money all the time, and two, where I've got like livery designs and stuff done on that, I used to get like 1 million or if not more money a day just from my livery designs. So, and then you can sell cars for like 20 million as well once you become a legendary designer, which didn't take too long. So I ended up getting the cars like fairly quickly. I want to say within like the first, like, it was within the first month, I reckon. I'd got all the cars. And I wasn't really trying to either. I'm still waiting for Forza to do their update as well. Because I thought that would be out by now. What are we in? April. So it came out in like November, didn't it? We're definitely due a Forza Horizon 5 update. Like a map expansion or something. But I haven't heard anything. But that game's gone really quiet. Like, really quiet. Sorry, I didn't see there's a question there. I'll answer that in a second when we get on the straight. As the tyres are starting to go. So we go through the last little bit. Oh, wow, yeah, they're really going. Brakes. Oh, well, as long as we don't hit the cones, that's not too bad. Which car are we driving and how is it so stupidly fast? This is the Dodge Tomahawk X, which is ridiculous. It's got 2,000 brake horsepower. And it weighs, I want to say it weighs like 700 kilos or something. It doesn't weigh much at all. And yeah, it is ridiculously fast. But yeah, this car is just bonkers. By far the fastest car in the game. If you tune it properly, like you're not held by constraints, you can get it to about 400 miles an hour, which I think is around, I want to say it's around like 650 kilometers or something, isn't it? Something like that. But yeah, this is by far and away the fastest car in the game and the best way to grind credits at the moment. Until they inevitably actually are successful with a patch. Go on, all the way please. There we go. Collect all cars in real life. Oh mate, I would love to do that. It'd be like Jay Leno's garage, but it'd be Jumbo's garage. I'd love to do something like that. It's just money. Like, it's a lot of money. Like, one of the reasons why I think you see a lot of gaming channels is that it's relatively cheap to get going. Like, when I started the channel, I was bored in, like, COVID lockdown. So I was like, what do I do? And I just thought, oh, you know what, we'll just play some racing games or whatever and just stick it on YouTube. And it's just cheap. Like, I'd already got games, I'd already got like the PlayStation and stuff. Compared to actually getting like a proper car. Like, what was the last car I bought? I want to say the last car I bought was like $3,000, maybe $3,500. That was a while ago now. It won't be anywhere near worth that. Well, obviously, because I sold it like 4 years ago. So when did I buy that? Goodness me, this is testing my memory now. I want to say I bought that 7 years ago, the last car I bought, and that was $3,500. And that's just to get, like, it wasn't even anything good. It was Toyota Aygo. If you don't know what Toyota Aygo is, it's like a tiny little Pikachu-looking car. And I got one of those because it was super cheap to run, like so cheap to run. Like petrol was about 40 quid and I could get about 200, maybe 300 miles out of it. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that now because petrol prices are through the roof. But back then, and also like the panels were all like plastic. So if you ever did like ding it on a wall or something, not that I ever really did, but it was just super cheap to replace. Like, what did I think the back box, the back exhaust box fell off whilst I was driving it once. And I had to replace that, and that was stupidly cheap. Like, I want to say that was like 30 quid or something for a back box. And like tyres were like, again, just cheap. But even so, what I was going to say is that was a cheap car, and even then you're looking at like $3,000 to get like a half decent, okay car. Nando boy, hello mate. Sam, hello mate as well, I saw you there. Look who's alive. I am indeed alive. Oh gosh. Oh, we can get away with that. How are we doing? I think I've been yapping on. I go in like autopilot mode, and we actually don't do some bad laps. Not like terrible laps anyway. Maybe I should do that more. Who knows? There we go. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them out of the way. Fuel-wise, we're doing okay. Oh no, why did I come off the brakes? That was stupid. Gone full lock and we're still not turning. Oh my gosh, please turn. There we go. Right, okay, so this is like 3 minutes. It's going to be about 3 minutes 30. So if we can do like a 1 minute 20 at worst, we should get well under 15 minutes here. Let's just hope we don't put it in a wall. All the beans. Right, come on, Jumbo. Don't be stupid now. We could get under 15 minutes. I've only ever done that a few times. Oh. That was close, wasn't it? Jeez. I don't know why I'm pushing it so much. We just need to get it home. Yes, we should have done it. As long as we don't miss the breaking point, we should have done that. Got through the hard bit. I broke early and it's still only just made that. Hey, I think that's it. I think that's it. And I'm going to get the fuel like bang on here as well. So just run out of fuel. 14:42. That is a good time. Yeah, we're doing this track and this car combo the whole time because this is the best way. And I've got, how long have we got? I've got to about 10 o'clock tonight to try and get as much done in about 3 hours. Maybe we can go a little bit over 10. But yeah, we're just going to keep going. Is Massey actually back? Or is that a joke? Nürburgring. Do you know what I did? I don't think we'll do that tonight. I've still got to do like 2 sectors to gold, and then I've got to do the final lap or the full lap, and then I've done it. So I had a little go. When did I have a go with that? A couple of nights back, I want to say I had a go in. I actually did all right. It's just a couple of sectors which do me over. Oh no. Yeah, there's a couple of sectors that I get stuck on. Not stuck, but just not as quick. But I'm sure we'll get gold on that. And then it's something like 5 million or something for that, which would be well handy. Ah, Rico, hello mate. How are you doing? That's well and on. We got that penalty. It says 5-second time penalty, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that. It feels more than that. Isn't it boring? It does get a little bit boring, but the sheer speed of it is quite exciting, and trying to go quicker each lap is like a challenge in itself. So it's not too bad. So Michael Massey's actually back for a race. As what? Like, he can't be race director, surely. Oh, I hate this corner. I think that's the worst one. That fast left-right. That fast right-left, sorry. Is terrifying. Because it looks like you can go quicker than you can through it. And if you try to go too quick, you're dead. No, both directors have got COVID. Alright, I think people should put money on Max to win at Miami then. If Michael Massey's race director. If they've got COVID now though, surely they would be alright. Well, maybe not. I don't know, I'm not sure what F1's procedures are, because obviously the UK has basically no procedures anymore, really. Wow, interesting. Stop, 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 stop. Grazie. I'm good, Rico. How are you, mate? I'm very good. Busy as normal, but cannot complain. 36% of you is still great, which is good to see as well. Love that bit. That's still the best bit, I think. And then this bit is the worst bit. Oh, turn. Oh, lapping on 4. Feels like the tyres are already going. Yeah, that makes sense, Sam. That makes sense. That'd have to be the US rules. Oh, the traffic is absolute nightmare. No, don't try and overtake whilst we're doing blue flags. I say blue flags, they don't get out of the way anyway. Could be better, Rico. You're not feeling well? Or is it just a busy week? Oh, the lap times aren't too bad. That first lap was pretty poor. This will probably be around another 113 maybe. It's sad how I've done this race so many times now that I start to work out lap times and timings before we're actually close to them. How many miles have we actually done in this car? 5,500 miles. Well, I used to do about 7,000 or 8,000 miles in a normal car in a year, let alone like a few weeks in a game. That is ridiculous. But then again, this thing isn't really a normal car. It's a spaceship with wheels. Oh, jeez. You'll be fine, Rico. You'll be fine. Is it practical test or theory test? I'm not sure how they do it in wherever you are. In the UK, you have to do a practical test, which is obviously the actual driving bit. But before you can do that, you have to do your theory, which is like, don't run over civilians walking on the pavement, basically, and all of that stuff. You know, like give way to a certain way or whatever. You can tell it's been a couple of years since I've driven on the roads. No, you don't really forget it. You'll be fine. Most of it's just common knowledge. So as long as you're not like, well, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. I remember when I did my driving test, that they gave me, I'm not sure how other driving tests around the world work, but in the UK anyway, you get what they call like minor points. So basically, like you can have, I can't remember how much it is, I think it's 12 or 15 minors. If you get too many more than that, you fail your test, essentially. And if you get a major or a dangerous, you fail it straight away, regardless of how you were doing. And I remember they gave me some minor things because I stopped when they told me to stop. I pulled over and got out of the way of when they told me to pull over, basically. And because there was like what they call like bollards, essentially, or width barriers. I had to stop. He said stop before those. So I went to stop before those, but it was like a double yellow line the whole way down. So the only way I could stop was on a double yellow line. And then he gave me like 3 or 4 minors for that. So remember I was having an argument with this guy. Like, no, you can't do that because you told me to stop before the width barriers. And before the width barriers is all double yellow lines and all of that. So I got points. He basically gave me points for no reason. But I'd already passed. And I don't know why I was really annoyed about it. I was like, but you gave me points for no reason. Anyway, that's a stupid story, but that's what I remember about my driving test, is that I was really annoyed that he'd given me points even though I'd passed. But yeah, no, passed first time is absolutely fine. You'll be fine. You're not feeling well again, Sam? Oh, that's a shame. I hope you feel better soon, mate. Yeah, you'll be fine, Rico. You'll be fine. Oh, geez, no, stop. I remember the first thing I did once I passed my test was go and get like a McDonald's or something. Just went out in my car straight away and was like, I'm going to celebrate with a McDonald's meal. So that's what I did. Oh no. Not another penalty. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, Rico, don't do what I've been doing in this last lap, and you'll be fine. Nice. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, that is a lot of torque. How are we doing for fuel? I think we're just about alright. That last lap was terrible. I think that's ruined any shot we had a sub 15 minute. It's always the penalties. They kill a good run time. Alright, 2 laps to go basically. So you can't really get the hairpin too badly wrong. Well, you can actually, but as long as you stop, you're alright. So, got 2 laps to go, no tyres left. Just under 2 laps of fuel. Oh, this might be close. This might be close to a sub 15. Maybe not. We've got to overtake traffic this lap. Which is always carnage. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, that was close. Sometimes I get the width of the car bang on. Other times, she's a little bit girthier than I think she is. Go on. It still doesn't turn. I'm nearly giving that full lock. Right. think we'll just be over 15 minutes. Which is a shame. I thought we might have consecutive sub 15-minute runs. That would be well good. Even with no grip on the tyres, that's still stupidly fast. Still think we can go quicker through that bit, but I always try going quicker and it ends in... Please stop. Disaster normally. Just doesn't turn. So this would be about a 107, 109. Oh, we've run out of fuel. No. Keep on. A 1508. That's the other thing, if you do run out of fuel, if you bump it down to the lower gears, you can then just boost. As long as you've still got boost, you should be able to boost over the line. Alright, so we're just shy of halfway through. How long will we be going? About an hour and just over an hour and a half. So we're on good pace at the moment. We're on good pace to get about 10 million. Here we go again. Oh dear. No, that's all right. I thought we went in too deep. Right, this one, lap one. Oh, that's not too bad. Sometimes that's fine through there, other times that is terrible. What about this one? Yeah, a bit slow. Got a bit deep. I forgot the Instagram. Oh, I did. It's because I turned off notifications for Instagram. And I totally forgot last time. I'll try and remember this time, mate. Sorry, Sam. I didn't read your last comment when I was going down the straight. I'll try and do that in this lap. So where is traffic? Just come up towards the hairpin. Oh, this is good pace. This is really good pace. Nice. Right. Get out of the way, please. Ay, caramba. I couldn't read the full message. Apologies. Very difficult to read whilst going, what was it, like 300 odd miles an hour? Oh wow, just about had kicked out of the wall. wonder if we could do like a 14-minute 30 if we kept it proper clean. That would have to be rapid. Maybe it's possible. Oh, no worries, guys. Oh, nice. You've got a profile picture as well. Perfect. Oh, up 0.3 as well. Nice. Up 0.7. Nice. Right. Let's not put that in a wall. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that Viper to be there. Blue flags, blue flags. As blue as that Supra. It's got quite a big wing on the back of that as well. Tell you what, that Viper literally scared the life out of me. I did not. What was that Subaru doing? That's what I don't get on the blue flags. I don't understand. They keep moving. Cheeky dab at the brakes. Stop, 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 stop. Can't be turned. Can't turn. That's going to be a bit slow. I'll be around a 109 probably still. This is very good pace. Fuel is bang on as well. This is really good, this one. Right, let's not mess this one up. And immediately the next corner, nearly put it in a wall. Where are they? Right, they're around the next corner. Oh, please don't be a penalty. Oh, they're always in a worse place as well. That's going to be slow. Let's hope that wasn't a penalty as well. See, why are you on the apex of a corner? No. Stupid C4. Not C4, 4C. C4 is something very different. Oh my gosh, when they go 3 wide, that's never fun. Oh, Rico, mate, she's welcome. She's welcome. I just hope that she's doing alright. That's all you can hope in the world, that everyone's doing alright. And if not, then hopefully there's people there to support each other. That's all you can hope for. I always think that if I can help someone, so when we're talking to you guys and stuff, like, as long as I can help some of you out, then I've done my job, because then hopefully you guys can then help out someone else in the world. And then hopefully, my theory is that if I help one person, as I say, then they help someone else, or whatever, then hopefully the whole world would be alright, in theory. It's a bit like that film, have you ever seen Pay It Forward? It's a bit like that. C4 does go boom. James is on it. Do you know what? I haven't played Call of Duty for a while. The last time I was proper into Call of Duty, to be honest, I did play Warzone a lot over lockdown. That was the last time I properly played C4. I keep saying C4. I used a lot of C4 in Warzone, just because I thought it's funny. But yeah, I haven't really played Warzone that much. It's got a bit weird, isn't it? And to be honest, I'm rubbish at first-person shooter games. I only play first-person shooter games because that's what my mates play. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So this was a decent run, but the last couple of laps have been shocking. I mean, at the end of the day, Rico, I'm just a normal person, but, you know, I'm not, as I say, I'm just a normal person, just want to make sure everyone's okay. I don't think there's nothing different between me, you and her at the end of the day, or anyone that's watching the stream. We're all the same people. Come on, out of the way, please. Need to go 300 miles an hour, please. Is it weird? I think it's weird that it's starting to get normal, the ridiculous speed of this car. Oh, that was close. Ah. Oh no, 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 no. We're good, we're good. I haven't seen any payments come through, Sam. On the join feature, you should be able to get them. If you become a member, you should get all the badges and stuff automatically. If that's what you're trying to do. Or the super chat, I'm not sure. But I haven't seen anything, I haven't got anything pop up or anything. If you are having problems with that stuff, I assume the best way is to chat to YouTube support. They're normally quite good. Whenever I've had problems with stuff, they've been quite good. Oh my gosh, the tyres are so bad now. Yeah, I haven't seen anything, so I think that's strange. Just if the payment's gone through, then you should get it. It shouldn't be a problem, because I know like a lot of the other members, it went through fine. It's normally as soon as you've done it, you get access to it. So that is strange. I don't know why it's done that. Why it's not working for you. As I say, YouTube support is normally quite good with that. If not, I will ask them to look into it after the stream. Or if I forget, which may happen because normally I've got a load of things on, just write a comment in the stream afterwards if I forget to have a look into that. Or if you can do it yourself, that would be... They're normally quite quick, as I say. That is weird that's not going through though. Come on, turn. Please turn. 11. I said 11 laps. And the tyres are absolutely gone. Did we hit a car as well? Because I've got damage to our front bumper. Right, fuel is good. Time is pretty good. This might be a sub 4. It's not sub 14. I keep saying that. My brain, please work. A sub 15. Concentrate, Jumbo. Let's not put this in a wall. Good lad. There we go. Bit of self-encouragement. Sound like a madman. Right, here we go. I think we're done. Please turn. The amount of lock I have to give it is ridiculous. Oh, we might run out of fuel here. Come on. Come on, still boost. Yes. 5 seconds to go. Perfect. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Rico. Seriously, it's fine. She doesn't need to worry about it at all. It's absolutely fine. As I say, just glad that everyone's good, everyone's okay. That's the main thing. Wow, how much money did we have then? I think we got over 5 million, didn't we? So about halfway through. Goodness me. This is like the biggest grind I've ever done. Do you know what? I say that. The Call of Duty grind, as I was saying earlier, with Damascus. What was that? Call of Duty Modern Warfare, wasn't it? The most recent Modern Warfare. I did that, and I would spend like an hour or two most nights trying to play that game. I'm not very good at it. And I'm trying to think that only took me like a month to do, because I'd get like a gun gold in like a couple of hours. But this, but that was the other thing I was going to say. At least in that, you're kind of just running around, and every map is different, and you know every game's different. You come across different people and all that. This is just the same thing over and over again for multiple hours at a time. Oh dear. It's definitely not what they intended to do, or for people to do. Oh well, there's always crazy people in this world. And I'm obviously one of them. No, I wouldn't show my face, that is true. It'd just be... it'd be a headless man. In all honesty, Rico, if she wants to do something, she should just donate it to charity or something. Whatever, like... Because, you know, it's a nice idea that she wanted to do something, but seriously, like, we're fine here. You know, me and my wife are actually fine here. Like, I'd rather that go to someone else, to be honest. If she wants to do it. Obviously she doesn't. I know money's getting tight around the world, like, you know, with, you know, see the gas prices and all that, electricity prices are going up and all that stuff. So, you know, either look after yourselves, or if you want to do something, give it to charity, or, you know, pay for someone's meal, like a homeless person's meal or something. I'm more than happy for you to do that instead. That would be much more beneficial, I think. But yeah, as I say, she doesn't have to do anything. It's totally fine. Speedy Josh, hello mate. I'm good, how are you mate? how's our pace? A 122. And we got a penalty. I wasn't paying attention. That's another 121. So we've got to go a bit quicker than that. I was hoping we'd go a bit quicker than a second faster. I guess it's the last sector where we get the penalty. Sheer speed is still ridiculous. It is becoming normal, but at the same time, I look down at the speedometer every now and then, and it's like 300 miles an hour, 270 miles an hour going through that tight and twisty bit. Oh, that's well cool, Rico. I love that. That's so cool to help out people in Ukraine with the clothes and stuff. That's amazing. GG's. Oh, Venom. Hello, mate. I just saw you in chat. How are you doing? Have you changed your profile picture again? You have. Is it Seb? I swear, every time I see you in chat or in the Discord, not that I'm on the Discord much at all because I always forget to check that. I'll try and do that as well at some point. But every time I see your profile picture, it's something different. I love it. Every time. I'm like, oh, he's got a new one. What was the last one I saw? I don't remember. It might have been Senna or something, the last one I saw. But it looks like it's Vettel. Good, good, yeah. Monday off, bank holiday. I am also looking forward to a 3-day weekend. I love this time of year though, it's so funny because it's like bank holiday heaven. It's just all of them in basically the space of like 2 months nearly. In the UK anyway, I'm not sure what, oh geez, they are around the rest of the world. But in the UK, yeah, May time, April, May, you get about 1 million bank holidays it feels like, which is great. Oh no. That was a stupid line through there. Oh no. Come on, Jumbo, use your brain, man. It is Vettel. I didn't think it was Vettel. It looked like Vettel. As I say, my laptop's quite far away tonight. I don't know why I left it so far away. Did your message get deleted? Oh, that's cool as well, Rico. Yeah, she's doing more than enough then. She's doing more than enough giving back to people. She's doing good. I'm not sure why your message got deleted. I don't have the power. Unless one of the mods thought it was inappropriate or something. I don't think the Stream Elements thing deletes messages anymore. There was a time where that went through and deleted messages, but I told it off. I said, don't do that. And it went beep, boop, beep, and then it stopped. But no, I did turn that off, in all seriousness. So, because I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was like 7 Beavers. I haven't seen him around for a little while, but when he was on the streams, his messages used to get deleted for some reason. It might have just been his name. Jeez. very sweaty. I am sitting in my work chair, which has like 0 breathability. And it's just getting sweaty. How long have they going? 2 hours. Is it 9 o'clock already? That is ridiculous. So I reckon we've got maybe like another hour and 15 minutes. Maybe a bit more than that. Let's try and get to 10 million. Then obviously we've got to buy the card. So maybe it'll be more like 10:30. That's not too bad. I don't want to go to bed stupidly late again. It's not fun not sleeping. Having said that though, my sleeping has been better than it was. There was a stage about a month ago where I just literally could not sleep. And it's the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's really, like, I hate not sleeping well. Like, if I could get like, I think I was getting like 2 hours sleep or something like that, something stupid. And I'd wake up in the mornings and I'd just be like, you know when your brain is just like foggy and like your whole body aches, and I just had that for ages, just couldn't get off sleep. But I'm a bit better now, which is good. I can actually sleep a little bit. But yeah, not sleeping, I hate that. It's one of the worst things. Good old Throbber. Is he the last member? I think James was the last member actually. But for some reason, it does random stuff. It just changes. Good old Throbber. I haven't seen him for a little while either on the streams. People are busy though. I think what happened as well is that where the world has started to open up again is that people have got just their lives to get on with again. Which I totally understand because that's kind of happened to me as well. Ah! Oh, that is true, the NFL draft. I totally forgot about that. I'm not sure, I haven't seen any of it at all. I didn't see any of the workouts. So I've got no idea who's good, but they go on for ages. I used to watch the NBA drafts because at least I'd have a rough idea of who's good. But the NFL ones, there's so many players, I'm not sure who's amazing or who's not. Whoa, that was close. I like the way you say you have to be up as well. I have to be up for it. That is commitment. You go outside more. Yeah, I think that's what everyone's been doing a little bit more, especially now the weather's better as well. Because we were like locked indoors for 2 years. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It wasn't easy to get around. So yeah, Sam, everyone's got a life. Everyone's got a life. Just people do different things, you know. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as you enjoy it, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you do with it. If you like being indoors, fine. You don't have to go and do anything you don't want to. That is the main thing. As long as you're enjoying it, we're all good. We are all good. Go on, turn in. Turn in. Right, tyres are like fully gone. British weather. I tell you what, it's got really cold in the UK again. I woke up this morning, and I think the last couple of days it's been relatively warm. So I was like, oh, you know, I just might put my shorts on or something because it gets a little bit hot in the flat sometimes. And it was freezing today. I had to get the joggers on. I was like, oh, it's chilly. I still think that's the best bit about working at home. To be honest, I was working at home before COVID anyway. But it is nice working at home because you don't have to, unless I'm going out, I can just look like a slob, which is great. Sorry, NSX. I didn't mean to yeet you. It's just the car doesn't have any grip. Has anyone got any good predictions for the Miami GP? It's not this weekend, it is. It's next weekend. I think there's a lot of hype around it, though, isn't there? A lot of hype around it. And we were talking about it on the podcast. I think we'll probably talk about it this week on the podcast as well. But there is a lot of hype around it. I've seen a lot of team are doing like special merch for it as well. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good, but I've just got a feeling it may be terrible. But like the tickets, I saw someone say the other day they tried getting tickets, and apparently they're being resold for like $3,000 or $4,000 or something. And I was like, whoa, that is insane. And I think that was just for the Sunday as well. I don't think that was for the full weekend. Someone gets pole, someone wins. I mean, surely it's going to be a Ferrari or Red Bull. Unless Lewis all of a sudden just bounces back from like the world's worst weekend for him. I don't know. That wasn't a great one. That was 15.25. That was a shocking one. Venom's gone down the safe route. Leclerc winning Verstappen pole. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, so that is... How long was the time? 9:10. Alright, so we've just done 2/3 of it. So we've got 4 to go, I think. Russell podium. I really want Carlos to do well. I really like Carlos. He's going to do well at some point. And also Fernando as well. He's my fantasy team. In the switch into Plan B league. Oh man, I've had an absolute nightmare. I know it's so bad, I haven't actually looked at it because I got Sainz DNF last week. And I got Alonso DNF. And that was after like 4 laps. And I was like, oh no, that's like 2 of my 5 drivers already out. I was like, come on, like, Alonso's class. He just keeps DNFing. That was a big old hole in his side pods as well, though, wasn't it? I'm not sure why I downshifted there. The Orange Joker, hello, mate. Oh, he's gone for a full top 10. Verstappen to retire. Wouldn't surprise me. He's only finished 50% of the races. Though I think that Red Bull does look quick now. Someone gets knocked out of Q1. I think they will. I think it'll be 5 will get knocked out of Q1. My team is currently put on hold because I haven't got the time to do it. And depending when we finish this, I don't know if it will start up again. And it also depends, because it depends when the new game comes out. we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that I've had to put that on hold. But I much prefer playing this at the moment, to be honest. I struggle with that F1 2021 game. Just can't get consistent at it. But I'm not sure I'm buying into the 2022 game yet. It all seems very, very microtransaction-y, which I'm not really a fan of, hence why we're doing this grind. And also, yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. I haven't pre-ordered it. And normally I try not to pre-order games. I mean, I did pre-order Gran Turismo because I knew I was going to play it a lot. And the F1 game, I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it right now. The Manager F1 game looks much more appealing to me, if I'm honest. But we will see. We will see. I'll put it that way. I never like closing a door. But yeah, My Team's currently on hold because I just don't have the time to do it. And the time I do have, as I say, I'd rather be playing this at home. And we're doing this challenge. Please turn. I'm not sure full lock is actually helping there, but it feels like it does. You think it'll be a crash? I don't know. I feel like Max. I don't know. I'm a little bit torn as to, because Max doesn't really make that many mistakes anymore. I don't think. Like he used to. Don't get me wrong. He used to make a lot of mistakes, and like the stuff with Lewis was all a bit crazy. I thought both of them were a bit mental last season, but this year I don't think. I haven't seen him do anything where I'm like, yeah, that was a bit reckless, if I'm honest. I think that's the thing that's scary with Verstappen, is that he's still crazy young. And he looks like he's starting to turn into like the full package driver. Like he's quick, he will go for moves, and he's not really making huge mistakes anymore. Like that's scary, bear in mind how young he is, that he could literally, I don't think he will dominate the whole F1 because I think there's too many other good drivers like Lando, Russell, Leclerc, the likes of those. I just think they're all going to be up there battling each other for the next like 5-10 years. That I'm not sure Verstappen will dominate, but it is scary to think that he could just go crazy with it. And like, I'm not even that big a Verstappen fan. But like you do have to respect how good he is. Like I say, I'm not that big of a Verstappen fan. Like I'm just not a fanboy. You just got to respect. You just got to respect him. Like he's rapid. Though having said that, it is a street circuit. And well, last time we went to a new street circuit, which was Jeddah last season, he did tap the wall on that crazy lap. So maybe. The other thing is that I still don't think you can write Hamilton off. At a new circuit, I know that Mercedes looks like a dog of a car, but still, I think, you know, he's very good at new tracks. He could just rock up and be absolutely unbelievable. Narain Kartikayan. I haven't heard that name for ages. Vettel was class. The thing is that I think with Vettel and Verstappen, I think are two totally different drivers. Like, Max is good in terms of like he will get a move done, whereas I don't think Vettel's that great at overtaking. I know he did win the awards for most overtakes last season, but I still don't think in a pressure situation that Vettel's as good as Verstappen, or I do think that's a weak part of his game. Vettel was unbelievable at literally coming out of the garage, putting it on pole, and then going from pole to a race win, and no one would get near him. That's why Vettel was so good for so long. those 4 years, 5 years, he was unbelievable at that. Whereas I think Verstappen, if you put Verstappen at the back of the grid, he will come through the field, whereas I'm not sure Vettel would as quick. Also, as I say, Verstappen could easily get multiple titles. Because that Red Bull does look quick, and if they sort the reliability, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. I genuinely thought he was going to get out of the way, and he just didn't. I've killed that Supra. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Ferrari can develop their car either, because I haven't seen that many upgrades. Wow, this is slow now. That Supra is like, it must be dead. It must just not have a whole rear end. It must just be gone. Man, Prime Vettel though, he was insane. He was so good. Though he also was well annoying. I remember Seb, and I was thinking, he did like when he overtook Webber and stuff like that on Multi-21. I remember a lot of people gave him a lot of hate for that. Like he got booed, and now he's like everyone's favourite driver. Like, it's just funny how the times change. 45 years in jail. It wouldn't surprise me. That was full-on murder of that Supra that we just did. I haven't said it though. In my defence, blue flags. That's all I'm saying. And the fact we were going about as fast as a speeding bullet. It's crazy to think we say Prime Vettel as if like he's old. He's only like what, 33? Maybe 34? Like, if you think about Lewis, is maybe just past his prime now. I mean, he was still pretty damn good last year. And maybe it's because he's in a new car, or the new car isn't very good, or to his liking, or whatever. Don't know. But to say that Vettel was, like, Prime Vettel was ages ago, it feels like, it's crazy, isn't it? Prime Kimi was scary as well. Like, I think if Kimi hadn't left Ferrari, in all honesty, I know he kind of got booted out Ferrari, but if he was still in Ferrari for all those years, he could have been dangerous in terms of, like, he could have won multiple titles, I think. Because if you looked at a young Kimi, absolutely insane pace, unbelievable pace. Yeah, Lewis is getting old. It's funny, if you look at pictures of Lewis, he looks better now than he did when he first joined the sport. Lewis is like aged really well. I guess matured is probably the right word. Come on, please turn. Beautiful. Checo, that is true, James. I just saw that. Checo is quick. I do feel like, I said this on the podcast, I feel like that Red Bull seems much more understeery than Max's liking. So I think it does suit Checo more than it suits Max. At least it did at the first couple of races anyway. Which is why I think we saw like Checo put it on pole early on. Was it Saudi Arabia? He's on pole. The thing is that I think with Checo, sadly, is that a bit like Bottas was for Hamilton, is he's always going to play second fiddle to Max. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Checo actually overtake Max in a Red Bull. But you see Max overtake Checo all the time. It's like he knows his role is second driver wingman. If Max is going to win the race, Max will win the race. But if Max goes out the race, then they expect Checo to win the race, if that makes sense. I just kind of feel like I'm not sure Checo will ever get a proper opportunity to show or to become champion just because Max is there. Prime Schumacher was rapid as well. The only problem I have with Schumacher, and this is a proper debate now, is that my top three are Senna. Probably, actually, let's change it. I'll probably put Lewis number one, just because statistically he is the greatest. And just what he's done is ridiculous. Then I'd probably put Senna and then Schumacher. And the reason why I put Schumacher third is just because I feel like he went a bit too far over the line for me. Like, you look at the stuff he did with Hill and Villeneuve and stuff. To me, that's just not... It doesn't sit well. And I know Senna was quite an aggressive driver as well, but I just feel like sometimes Schumacher went a bit too far, borderline like dirty tactics to win. And I was just a bit like, if you were that good, you wouldn't need to. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm going to upset a lot of Schumacher fans saying that, but I just feel like, for me, he can't be better than Senna and Hamilton just because of that. And don't get me wrong, he was unbelievable. When I was growing up, it was just Schumacher winning everything. Like, it was just all the time. But there was always that... We even saw it when he was in Mercedes, right? And he went up against Rubens Barrichello. I think it was Hungary. And he pushed Barrichello, his former teammate and very good friend, all the way up to a concrete wall for literally no reason. Just because Barrichello was getting past. And I always just think that that's the one thing that's always... hung over Schumacher for me. It's just he got dirty, he went too far. But then again, that's probably why he was so good, because he was just ruthless. There you go, Venom's on it. Hungary 2010, bang on it. And Senna, obviously, I put Hamilton above Senna just because I feel like we never fully got to see... Like, would Schumacher have won as many titles as if Senna was there? Do you see what I mean? I kind of feel like because Senna went too early, I don't know if we can get the full picture of him. But for me, he is... I think he probably would have got more than he did. And like, I'm not even the biggest Lewis fan in the world. I think he's an unbelievable driver and probably just edges it as the best because of statistics. But then again, that's a little bit skewed because we have more races now and there's more points and stuff and all of that, you know, fastest lap and all of that stuff. But I still think Lewis to me is more of just a complete driver. Yeah, that is crazy. 28 years. See, it's a shame. I never properly got to see Senna. It was just before my time. Crazy. They have that mural of him at Imola as well, don't they? That is a great film as well. If anyone hasn't seen the Senna documentary, that is a great film. I highly recommend that. Also Rush, the film Rush about Niki Lauda and James Hunt. That's also a great watch. Speaking of films, and we're going a bit off topic here, I saw that new Batman film. That is amazing. It is so good. Like, I'm a bit of a comic book nerd. I like all of the Marvel stuff, and you know, I dabble in DC when a good film comes out, because let's be honest, it's not as good as Marvel. But the new Batman film, I wasn't sure about it because it's Robert Pattinson, and I just think he's a vampire. Even though I haven't seen Twilight, my wife growing up used to watch a lot of Twilight. and she liked all of that stuff. And I was like, he's a vampire and now he's Batman. This is going to be well weird, but he's really good in it, like really good in it. If you haven't seen the new Batman and you get a chance, it's proper long. Like, I'm talking it's nearly 3 hours long, but the pace of the film is so good and it's so much action and it's like, oh, it's just really good. If you like comic book films or you like action films, definitely go and watch it. It is great. Well, I had a really good time watching it anyway. I didn't even realise that it went on for like 3 hours. But then again, I do like the whole comic book stuff. Oh, I totally lost track of how much money we've actually earned. We must be over 7 million? Oh, I think we were on 6.6 before, so 7.4 million. Then I'll be 8.2. No, it won't be 8.2, will it? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, F-Type. Oh, pushed him wide because we yeeted him right in the bottom. Oh no, I've just done the Hurricane as well. Oh no. Oh, that's proper gone. Oh, it's carnage back there. What was that? We just popped a wheelie at 300 miles an hour. That is a good question, actually. I just thought. I saw someone said Leclerc and Russell in the comments. Who do you think? Why does it keep doing wheelies? Have we damaged the car that bad? Anyway, what I was going to say is, who do we think in chat that out of whoever the younger drivers is, but by the time we get to 2030, who do you reckon is going to win the most titles currently? Because part of me goes, if Lando gets in a good car, an actual like competitive car, I could see him definitely getting a few. Likewise, I think Russell will be quick. And obviously Leclerc this year is proving that he's definitely championship worthy. But yeah, I'm just interested to see what other people think. You think Leclerc might do it? George, yeah. A lot of Leclercs. You think Leclerc's going to get like... Oh, you reckon he's going to get 3? I generally think Leclerc could get a few, for sure. And I think Max could easily get a good run of championships. Russell, I think, definitely has the pace. I mean, he's making Hamilton look not slow, but he's definitely showing that he's got the speed compared to Hamilton, which is scary as well. So definitely George, I think, could be up there. And as I say, I think Lando could be as well. They're my 4 that I think could, like, one of them could just dominate if they get in a good car. Yeah, a lot of Leclercs there. Interesting. The other thing is, can you rule Hamilton out? I'm not sure you can. Or even, like, you see the likes of Fernando as well. Depending on how many years they're going to do. That is it. I don't know. And if Aston Martin all of a sudden becomes really good, I think Seb's more likely to do something in an Aston than Lance Stroll is, I think, without being mean to Lance. I just don't know if he's got that championship ability in him. Whereas Seb's already been there and done it. I don't know. Lots of questions. And time will be the answer, I guess. No, we didn't hit that, did we? Oh, it's annoying we got another 5-second time penalty. Yeah, I agree, Luca. If those 4 get to battle for the title, oh my gosh. Oh, that was good. What is he doing? Yeah, I agree. If those 4 can battle for the title, like most years, then I think F1 will be in a very good place. Oh, I've just realised we didn't put the good fuel map on. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? That will be why we had too much wheel spin. I agree, Max versus Charles is great at the moment because Max is almost the impatient, hot-headed kid that just has to go 1,000 miles an hour all the time, whereas Charles is much more composed and just sort of, it's fine, I've got this, I've got DRS. You know, it's quite good to see them now. They're very different in their driving styles as well. And if Leclerc can get away without doing anything like stupid, I genuinely think he could easily win this championship. But again, it's just a little bit too greedy, wasn't it, this weekend at Imola, or last weekend at Imola. It's cost him a lot of points, 7 points at least. Alright, can we save enough fuel? I don't think we will. We're going to have to basically just not shift. Hamilton retire this year or next year? When does his contract run out? Is it this year or is it might be next year, isn't it? 2023 I think it said. I think with Lewis, I think as long as he's got the hunger for it, I can't see him walking away. I think he might have been close this year. I think if he gets 8 at any point, if he thinks that he's got a chance of getting 8 titles, then I think he'll stay. If he doesn't, then yeah, maybe you're right. So I think it depends on the... Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it depends on the development of that Mercedes car this year. If that car can get to a point where they look like they might be competitive and actually challenging for race wins by the end of the season, then he might do one more. If not, yeah, I think he would be asking questions. I think, in all honesty, I think Seb might even be more likely to retire than Lewis. I'm not sure how much drive Seb's got in that Aston as well. Could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. And also Fernando, like, is he... I don't know if I can see that Alpine winning races. And he's not going to get a top seat again, I don't think. So is Fernando going to go at any point? I mean, how old is Fernando? Fernando's 40 now, isn't he? Right, how are we doing for fuel? Not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh no, it is actually. We've got to do 5 laps on 2. Alright, we just won't shift down. Yeah, I think... I just read your comment, Rico. I do think that he seems quite content. You know when Kimi sort of went to Alfa Romeo and he's just there because he half enjoys it still. But I don't know if there's that like burning fire in him to want to go and do it. I think ever since he left Ferrari, I have been There's been question marks for me with Seb. Just does he love it enough anymore? I don't know. I mean, you get to that age. How old is he? Like 32, 33, something like that? Like, he's got a family. I don't think his family really attend races that much. You know, he does a lot of charitable work and stuff. I just wonder if there's something more that he's interested in pursuing than just driving fast cars around a track. Don't know. I think F1 would miss a Vettel though. I generally do think they will, because he's a proper character. And he actually stands up for stuff as well, which I like. I also noticed, I saw, who was it, WTF1. They did a video on it about the cars trying to save weight, but that Williams has lost a lot of paint. Like, I was looking at it and I was going, that's a whole basically new livery design, because they've got rid of so much exposed carbon. And it's to save weight, and I was like, wow, that's quite extreme. Because I quite liked that Williams design. It wasn't my favourite, but it wasn't bad. I know Robin liked it though. She was a big fan of that. And if you don't know who Robin is, you should check out the Switch Into Plan B podcast, which you can listen to on, what is it, Spotify? Anywhere you listen to podcasts, we're on there. And we chat all things F1. So if you enjoyed this little F1 chat, which has been good because I've been distracted from actually doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing, I think we're going to run out of fuel with 1 lap to go. That's well annoying. And yeah, check out that Switch Into Plan B podcast. Thought I'd just plug that in. What's my favourite track on GT7? I do like Spa. I've always liked Spa on any racing game. Spa is quite good on this. What else do I like? I'm trying to think. Do you know what? I hate Laguna Seca, but I also love it as well because it's a proper challenge. I'm trying to think what other tracks there are that I actually go, oh, that's my favourite though. If I had to pick one now. I'm trying to think of all the tracks. If we're going like GT original tracks that aren't like, was it Autopolis or whatever it is? Autropolis is not bad. I can't remember how you say it. That's not a bad one. Joe, I might see if we can eke this out. Fuji is a great one as well. I'm kind of disappointed that we don't go to, like, F1 doesn't go to Fuji. Because, don't get me wrong, I love Suzuka. Suzuka is class. But Fuji is also a wicked track as well. We've said this before on the podcast as well. They should rotate races round, really. Like, it would be so good. Fuji is a great shout. Especially in, what is it, the GT2 cars as well. That is really good fun on this game. I'm just trying to save as much fuel as possible. I think we're going to run out. Oh no, Jumbo, why do we hit the wall? If I go half throttle, can we get away with that? I think we might just run out of fuel then. Oh no, please stop, please stop. Alright, so yeah, we've run out of fuel, but what we can do is put it in a lower gear and just boost. Here we go. Oh no, we've got a penalty as well. So we've still got some boost to go. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was our worst one. Yeah, that was 16 minutes. That's probably because I got into a proper debate about everything then. Right, 8 million. What's the time? 2 more. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Toasty, good night, mate. Thanks for watching and have a good sleep. So I'm hoping... Oh, we might have to do a third one. I was hoping we could do 1 or 2 more. 2 more definitely. And then we've got to open up the daily wheel spin. Not daily wheel spin, daily gift. Get those 2 legendary cars. And then that is a good amount of grinding for one day done. 5,700 miles as well. Redonkadonk. Has anyone pre-ordered the F1 game? I forgot to ask that. If anyone else has pre-ordered it. Because I haven't, as I said. I haven't yet. That may change when we actually see a proper trailer. I'm just interested if anyone else has gone and already got it. I think there was one guy that mentioned it last time. What other games are we expecting out this year? I think there is the test drive game is supposed to come out as well. So we've got the F1 game, the F1 Manager, test drive. Possibly a Forza game as well. Though I need to work out how to get my wheel. Oh geez, I was looking at the Xbox. Yeah, I need to somehow get my wheel to work with Xbox, which isn't easy. That's annoying that they don't all work on the same, on different platforms, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, what are you doing, man? Come on, Jumbo, use your brain. I've only got like 2 or 3 to go. Yeah, what else do we expect? Possibly a Need for Speed as well? I remember there being quite a few racing games coming out this year. You're going to do it tomorrow. Nice. Just standard edition, or are you going full in championship edition? They're quite expensive, the new F1 games as well. No worries, Rico. Thanks for stopping by, mate. All the best with your driving. Championship edition, all nice. You're going to get it in June. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people will do. Because what is it? It's only like... Hang on, it's quite soon, isn't it? It's less than 2 months away. So they've got to ramp up the promotional stuff for that. That's come around quicker than I thought. Interesting. I do hope it's good. I just have some... There's something at the back of my head going, it's EA though. Like, EA used to be amazing when I was growing up, but then, I don't know, it just became worse and worse. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad games. I don't think it will ever be a bad game, but I just don't know if it'll ever reach like a potential the F1 game should, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. That's all I worry about, and that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to pre-order it until I've seen some proper stuff. And I'm not expecting to get a beta version or something like that. I assume that Well, yeah, normally they go to the bigger channels, so I wouldn't expect that. So I won't actually be able to get my hands on it, I don't think, before it gets released. So, yeah, I'll have to see. I do hope that the handling's a lot better, though. I mean, new cars... Yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope it's good. Let's hope it's good. But if it's not that good, that manager game looks good though. Ah, Rubens and Hakkinen. Barrichello and Hakkinen would be great. Do you know what? I was surprised Hakkinen wasn't in last year's Legends. Because he was unbelievable. I think they said that there is more Legends coming this year though, isn't there? I'd like to see some like old school ones like Jim Clark, maybe William Hill as well. Not William Hill, that's the better thing, Graham Hill. William Hill, that's the better thing, what am I on about? You can tell it's getting late because my brain is just going to mush. James Hunt and Nicky Lauda as well would be good to see. Yeah, there's quite a few. Mansell, maybe? Damon Hill? You know? Webber, I did like Webber. Webber was class. I think Webber was so underrated as a driver. I really liked Webber. Yeah, the reason why I think I'm quick is because we've been doing this for so long. What is the time? It's 10 to 10. If you have a good run, you can get it under 15 minutes, which we've done once, possibly twice tonight. There we go, that's a second under. My bum is going so numb as well. This isn't the most comfortable chair to sit on. Ugh. It's probably fine for doing like an office job, but for racing on, it's also a swivel chair as well, which isn't ideal. It means my abs have to be absolutely rock solid to keep me straight. Fangio, how did I forget about Fangio? You can tell it's getting late when I'm forgetting legendary F1 drivers. Yeah, surely that's what I mean. Sterling Moss? I mean, Sterling Moss didn't actually technically win, but still a proper legend of the sport. Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more legends. I don't know how... I don't feel like they integrated them that well last year. But then again, I'm not really sure how you would do it, if that makes sense. Because it's not like a... Oh dear, that was terrible. It's not like it's Ultimate Team or something like that, is it? Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't fully know how they could have done Legends. But yeah, I as I say, I am a little bit sceptical about the new F1 game. But I just hope that it is very good. Oh gosh, when the car is damaged, it is terrible. Oh, are we fixed? I think we're fixed. 10-second time penalty. This is going to be shocking. Why are we in gear 4? Ow! Stop! Alright. Oh, what a terrible lap. 20-second time penalty. And the wheel attacked me. I think this is the worst lap we've had all night. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Under 18 minutes isn't too bad. I think anything under 20 minutes is all right. I normally average under 16 minutes, and then on a good one I can get under 15 minutes. But this has been a bad one, so it's probably close to 16 minutes. But yeah, what's some say about the legends being with the engines? Yeah, that could work maybe. I feel like there's a massive potential with the F1 games that I don't feel like they ever fully fill. Like if you watch, I don't watch the other channels that much because I don't have the time. But like Tim at Marduk was saying a whole list of things that could be done to improve the game, and same with Arava. Like they've got ideas, so why don't they just nick them from the content creators? Like I don't think it's that difficult. Like I've been shouting about a livery editor for flipping ages. Like I had a whole second channel just about livery designs because that's what I enjoyed doing. But it gets boring when you have the same thing over the same, like, constantly. But yeah, we'll have to see with that game. But I just think there is a lot of potential with it. And like when you see games like this, when they've got a proper livery editor and like you can really customize the cars on this game, and like the driving on this game is good, I think they're the three, well, not three things, but like if the driving's good is the main one, and two, if you can actually customize it and do things and play the game you want to play it, that's the second thing. And I think if they can do that, then you've got a winner. Right, let's see if we can actually do a good lap. The tyres are starting to go off though. A 157, that is a shocking lap. That's probably the worst lap I've ever done. In this car on this track. Please stop. That's going to be a penalty. We went way too deep. I haven't done an F1 league in the F1 games. It's more a time thing. I'd love to do it, and it's one of the reasons why like I just did the My Team stuff. Is because it's time, and like the reason why I enjoy this, and with like GT7 you can just jump into an online race. Like I know you can do it in F1, but I feel like F1 is a little bit repetitive sometimes. I don't know, I feel like online races on this are better, if I'm honest. But that's just my opinion. But no, I haven't done an F1 league because I can't commit to a certain time to make every single week or every single day or whatever. No. Oh, the mistakes are creeping in now. What is the time? 5 to 10. This is why it's getting late, but we still got a bit more to do. Come on. I know this game, I know GT7 got a lot of bad rep when it came out. Rightly so, don't get me wrong, with all the microtransactions and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the reason why I think this game will do well and is doing okay, and people are still playing it like me, is because the actual driving is good. Like the actual gameplay is amazing. And I think that's it. Like if you can forget about all the other rubbish stuff, if you actually enjoy playing the game, people will play it. Oh my gosh. And that's why I don't mind doing the same track constantly, because you just get quicker and quicker. But yeah, once this one's done, once this challenge is done, I've done collecting all the cars, which I still think we've got a long way to go yet. We do need to think of something else to do in terms of a challenge. So, yeah, think about it. Get your suggestions in the comments and stuff on the shorts and whatever. because we will be doing more challenges. I think that's probably what we're going to do on the channel, is just do loads of crazy challenges around racing games. So I do have a few things to do, but yeah, I'm always open to new stuff. Last lap. This has not been a good one because it's already 15. This might even be over 16 again because there are a few shocking last laps there as well. That 157, that was terrible. Sorry, Audi R8, but that was my corner. Blue flags. And the NSX. Wow, this is so slow because this is on the last lap. We're still overtaking cars. Normally the last lap is an easy one. Come on. Right, good. Get every car in this game a special livery. Oh, that's quite a good one, you know. Make a livery on every car. I quite like that because I do like a good livery design. All right, so let's work this out. I think we're going to be 100,000 short of our 10 million target. So I think this means we've got to do 2 more. Oh, gutted. I was hoping this would be the last one. Oh, that would be insane. Driving against Peak, Senna, Schumacher, all of those would be nuts. Right, 2 more races. That's probably about half an hour. It's going to be about 10:30. Oh, we did kind of say that. Unless it's a quicker way to get 100,000. Trying to think. I think this is still probably the best way to get some quick money. Holy moly. Right, let's have a clean one, please. Lots of flames. James knows. James knows. I was tempted to get a flame delivery on this bad boy. But then I thought, I don't think it needs to go any faster. You know, it doesn't need the extra 28 brake horsepower because of flames. I don't think it does. It's got 2,000. Livery design for every... do you know what? I genuinely like that. That's quite a good thing because that gets my creative juices going. Do you know what? I had thought about trying to get to like the top level in this game. So my online rating is what? BS or CS at the moment. So let's see if we can get this A+S, which is like you have to be stupidly fast. So I thought that could be a good sort of road to glory challenge as well. And then obviously we've got newer games coming out as well later this year, so maybe there'll be some challenges to do on those as well. But yeah, no, I think it's good. I've also been dabbling in the shorts with this game as well. So I haven't made any proper, what I would call proper YouTube videos. Because I'm just trying different things out and seeing what works. So I do apologise that I haven't done any proper YouTube videos recently. But it is what it is. Just trying different things, seeing what works, what doesn't work. Because if you keep doing the same stuff, you keep getting the same results. Right. So we think we've got 24 laps to do. And we've done 2 of them, so that is 22 laps to go. Good maths. That is when I definitely know that it's getting late, when my brain struggles to do maths, because that is all my brain does well, is numbers. It doesn't do letters very well. Numbers is my brain. Maybe it's struggling to do 2 minus 24. That is when I know it's starting to turn to mush. Mushy mush mush. Do you know, I enjoy doing the shorts. The shorts are much more fun, I think, than doing like a big, long video. The only thing that I don't like about the shorts is that you don't actually get money for shorts. So I don't know if anyone... It's not about the money at the end of the day, because I enjoy doing it, but with the longer videos, anything over sort of like 8 minutes, you do get a lot more money. I say a lot of money, it's not amazing, but you get more ads shown, whereas with the shorts you don't get any ads shown, so then you don't technically get any money for doing them, so you get no ad revenue, which isn't ideal. But to be honest, I don't really care about the money side of stuff more. I'm more interested in just having fun and making the best content I can. So yeah, but I think that's why you don't see some channels do it, because they've worked out there isn't any money in it. Interesting. But it won't be long. If it's like anything else, YouTube will find, or Google will find a way that they'll be able to make some money out of the shorts. I mean, they do a little bit, but just some insider knowledge from a creator there, if you didn't know that. But yeah, the shorts don't actually make anyone any money. But they are good fun, and you can watch them for hours, as I sometimes do. And I'm like, oh dear, I definitely should have gone to bed. Hello, Sweet Plays. I think it's Sweet and not Sweat Plays. I had a quick glance. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have seen you've written another comment, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Oh, please don't give us a penalty for that. YouTube is really hard to get going, I find. To be honest, I think you have to do it for the love of just making videos and stuff. Like, to be honest, I used to make videos just because that's what I enjoyed, and I wanted to learn a new skill and just stuff like that. Loads of new skills you have to learn to make good YouTube videos. So if you're interested in that, as opposed to going in for it for trying to be famous and rich and all of that, you're much better off. Because I see channels that try to just do it for the money or whatever, and to be honest, I'm not being funny, unless you're like massive, and I mean huge channels, you're not going to be earning crazy amount of money. It's just a fact. Like, there's so many channels on this platform now that they all can't get paid crazy well. So, yeah. So you have to do it because you enjoy it. And I think that's why you see some channels just stop. And obviously I do feel like there's a certain lifetime to it, if that makes sense. But as long as you enjoy it, that is the number one thing. You've got to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it and you're doing it because you want to make money and stuff, you'll get burnt out. And you see loads of channels that burn out. I've had times where I'm like, I'm not in the mood to do it today, so then I'm like, I just don't. It's just natural, but yeah. I encourage anyone to do YouTube because it is great fun. Like, it is great fun, but it's not all like it seems. Like, you see all these big channels and they have these crazy lifestyles and stuff, and it's not really like that for most people. I would say they're like the 0.01% that you see, and everyone goes, oh, it's like that, and it's like, it's not. But definitely go for it. I encourage you to do it, and it just took off for me randomly. You just have to keep going, and eventually it will just take off as I smack into the wall. But just do what you enjoy, keep making stuff, don't worry about numbers. I used to focus so much on numbers and stuff, and it doesn't matter. Generally does not matter. Nothing actually works, if that makes sense. Like, you can watch all these videos about how to do really well, and they none of them work, really. You just have to kind of do your own thing and just hope that, you know, something works. And like, you know, I'm looking at this chat now, and there's 10 of us here. 11 if you include me. But I'd still be here anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Like, the numbers don't matter to me. I don't really care. I'd still be doing this. But it's cool that I can do this, and I can chat to some of you guys and play a racing game at the same time. Like, it's just fun. But yeah, go for it. Absolutely go for it. And the followers will come. If you're making good content, the followers will come. And the more you do it, the more people will understand you. You do have to do it for quite a while. That's the other thing. I've been doing this for nearly 2 years, which isn't even that long. But like, the growth you get from this last year compared to my first year is ridiculous compared to it. So you do just have to keep going, and the more years you do it, the bigger your following gets, the more people understand and like you and understand your sense of humour. Like, when I was first doing videos, I don't think people understood my sense of humour, which is most of the time just being stupid. So yeah, it is what it is. But as I say, enjoy it. Just got to enjoy it, and it will come. Past that Viper again. How many times have we been past that Viper tonight? I mean, we average five a race. How many races have we done? I think we've done 10, so this will be 11. So this will be like about 54 times we've gone past that Viper tonight. Holy moly, that's a lot. Oh, I've just worked out numbers in my head of like how many laps we've done. We've done over 120 laps tonight. This will be 129 laps we're on at the moment. Actually, I think it's more than that. No, it wouldn't be. It's not. It's 129 laps, this one. Oh dear, that is a lot of laps. Oh dear, full lock, still nothing. Do I like karts on this game? The karts are one of my favourite things. They're so much fun. Absolute carnage, like they're mental. They're so much fun. They are great. I enjoy them. Do you like them? I think they're great. I think they get... I don't know. Some people really don't like them because, as I say, you can just get wiped out by someone. But I've enjoyed them. And you can have some great battles as well. Especially on Spa. That must be great. I haven't done it on Spa, to be honest. But the kart racing I have done has been wicked. I still can't believe how fast they go as well. They go over 100 miles an hour. Which is insane. What's that, over like 150 kilometres or something? It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. The screeching of the tyres. There's a bitch like me. Oh. Just ended up singing a bit of Post Malone as well. I haven't even listened to Post Malone for the last... I don't even know. It's been a couple of weeks since I've listened to Post Malone. I think, anyway. Viper again. Right, so I think we've got to do one more race after this. I think that's what I said. And then we're done. We're done for the day. And then we wake up tomorrow. And we're going to have to do another 3 hours at some point as well. Normally we'll be stupidly late as well, Fridays. Oh, sorry. Wow, the brakes. I forget how good the brakes are. I said sorry for yeeting that Supra even before I did. Oh my gosh. Oh, Poo-on, that is a great corner name, isn't it? Love that. Oh, that's not where I expected that car to be. Shoemaker. Yeah, the curbs at Poo-on, you're right. So on the inside curb is insane, and then the outside's quite slippy as well. So I reckon that is nuts in a car as well. Because of the short wheelbase, that will just turn like anything. Oh no. I felt that go, it just, the tyres slipped for no apparent reason. And once they start going, it's difficult to catch when you're going this fast. Alright, I think that's it. And then it's one more. Again, not great lap times. Because my brain is lamouche. Eau Rouge is flat. That doesn't surprise me though, because they'll be pretty grippy. At the top of Radion though, that might be interesting, especially in the wet. Ah, 100,000. No, I knew it as well. I'm trying to think, how can we get 100,000 quick? Because I don't know if I could be bothered to do another 15 minutes. I think... I wonder if this still works. Yes, this one. Alright, so this is slightly different, this one. If I remember, you should get about... Did you get 50,000 credits? I don't remember. This is the one I initially did. This one is ridiculous as well. So this is in the road car version of the Tomahawk. But this thing is ridiculous as well. So this one, you can kind of grind the walls, which is good. So what you want to do, if I remember this correctly... Yeah! It's 35,000. But if you get a clean lap bonus, clean race bonus, then that'll take up to 50,000. Because I think we could do this in about 3-ish minutes, 4-ish minutes. This feels so slow as well. Why does this feel so slow? I think you get a bit of a bonus on this one. This was the cheesiest race at the beginning as well. Like, it's just go and let the car just sort of grind, wall ride. I never like wall riding, but it's so much faster than actually trying to take the normal line in this car. And when you're grinding credits, that's all you need to do. Joe, I'm still surprised this works. This one's an old one. This was the original grinding method. I used to just have my music on and just sit here for hours, just going round and round. I say ages ago. I've been doing this for 38, 39 days, but that seems like it was ages ago doing this one. Yeah, if you thought the Tokyo Express one was boring, this one was proper boring. Because there's literally, like, no effort at all. You just have to change gear every now and then. So this is literally to get the last 100,000, and then we can get 2 legendary cars, which is perfect. Because the more of those we can get done, the closer we'll get. I think we've got 73 cars still to get, and I think if we get those 2 legendary cars for 10 million total, that takes us down to 71. So then we've only got, like, I don't know, that's a big chunk of money that is taken off the bill, if that makes sense. Alright, so if I remember correctly, you should get about 52,000. So we need to do this once more, then we can buy the cars, and then I can go sleep, which is fantastic. So that was 2 minutes 49 seconds. So this should be much quicker. Yeah, 52,000, right, perfect. We've done 1,000 miles today. Oh my gosh. That's that Tokyo racetrack though, isn't it? That is insane. The mileage on that is crazy. What cars have you got? What legendary ones have you got? I've got a lot of the legendary ones. It's the more expensive ones I haven't got. So I think the only ones I haven't got currently in the legendary dealership is the 2 that I'm planning to get after this race. Oh, that R34 is unbelievable. I love that thing. As soon as I saw, when I was going through the the car collection like catalogue thing, and I saw there was an R34 silhouette, and I was like, that's gonna be the Pennzoil one or the Pennzoil one, and I was like, that thing is unbelievable. 2.5 million though, that's more than I thought it would be, if I'm honest. Oh, just want to squeeze through there. I know, 1,000 miles. I don't know whether to be impressed with myself or be a bit embarrassed. I think it's more embarrassing, isn't it? 1,000 miles in a day. And that's like, I think that's actual miles as well. I think that's the most miles I've ever done in a day. And that's because I was up late last night trying to get that 13 million for that Mercedes-Benz as well, which we got on the short today. Oh yeah, I like those Renaults. Those Renaults were quite cool. They were relatively cheap as well. No, I haven't got that Alfa Romeo either, the one you're talking about. I didn't get that early enough in the game when I didn't realise that they rotated the legendary stuff. Wow, you've got quite a lot as well. How many cars you got in total? You must be quite close. Oh, that was close. I assume you sound like you've done quite a lot as well. Because I'm on 354 out of the 427. Oh yeah, it says in the title. I don't know why I'm trying to remember that when it's already there. Everyone's fully aware of that. I know, 1,600 kilometres. I assume that Alpha, there's a couple more that we haven't seen the price off yet. Like, we haven't seen the Shelby Daytona, which I think is 20 million. So whenever that comes up, I'll probably have to try and... Oh, sorry. Oh, no, that's going to be clean race bonus, isn't it? No, why did I do that? Oh, let's hope that we get away with that not being a clean race bonus. Like, taken away. Otherwise, we're going to have to do it again. Yeah, as I say, there's a few that we haven't seen yet that I assume are going to be mega money. There's quite a few Porsches we haven't seen yet. And I didn't get that 917K either, which was a lot of money. That's like 18 million. The DB5, I think... Well, you can get the DB5 from doing all the driver missions for the human comedy thing, if I remember correctly. I saw a post about that somewhere. Oh, that's good. Right, okay, we just about got 10 million. But I think I saw a post. It was just shy of 1 million, I think. But I think it might be a lot more than that. Oh. 196. That's pretty good going. As I say, it's mad. Like, if I wasn't doing this as a challenge for this channel, I don't know if I'd do it. To be honest, it's mad. Yeah, that is true. If you want duplicates, like, it's crazy. Right, let's go get the cars. And then, yeah, so I've got all of these. I'm not doing any duplicates at the moment, so we need to get that one. Let's get the D-type. But look how good it looks, man. The cars look so good on this game. As if that's just 6 million as well. Like, we've been doing this for what? 3.5 hours nearly. That's 6 million just gone. Disgusting. Oh, it was worse. It was worse earlier. Was it last night when we spent 13 million on that? Crazy, right? And then there's one more in here which I haven't got. This one. So that's all the legendary ones that are currently there that we'll have then. Look at this thing. Unbelievable. And then we're back down to 5,000 credits. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. 10 million before would have got me so many cars. And as if it just got me 2 cars. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Wow. Right. That's been added. Thank goodness for that. Alright, let's open up the daily gift. The daily gifts have been better, you know. Oh, the oil's bad in that Tomahawk. So that's the old Tomahawk we used to use. 2-star. Come on. Give me big money. That would be sweet. Oh, no. It's going to be the car. We've already got that car. And the fact we can't sell them is so annoying. I do like that car. Quite a nice everyday car, but I can't sell it. I don't know why you can't sell them either. Here we go, confetti. Way. So that costs 57,000. And we can't sell it. So that takes us up to 356. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, right, and let's have a quick look at what we've still got left. So that's the Alfa Romeo we're talking about. That's the 20 million Alfa Romeo. And then we haven't seen that Giulietta, I don't think. The 2 Alpines are about $1 million each. That's fine. That will be the CLK, won't it? That I didn't get. I should have got that last time. That's £1 million. DB5, we should be able to get that. I think that was about 4-5 million. Audi, that's about 3 million. 1 million, 1 million. This is mad. Not sure how much that is. That's a McLaren F1, BMW F1, what you want to call it. So that's going to be a lot of money. And that's £1 million there. 2 million there for those. 1 million for that. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, the Ferraris. So that's F40, F50. No, F50, F40. That'll be a 250 GTO. I assume that's a... Is that a GT 250 Lusso? Maybe one of those? Not sure what that is. I thought... Oh. Then you've got the Le Mans. Oh, man, this is insane. That's $1 million. They're $1 million. That's an E-Type. E-Type wasn't actually too bad, but that's going to be a couple of million there. That's going to be some of those. The Lamborghini Miura, didn't get that before. That's going to be a lot of money. That's $1 million. It's crazy that I'm starting to remember how much all these are. I think these are all $1 million in here. The McLaren. So that's a McLaren F1. That's a proper McLaren F1, that one. That's the GTR one. Then that's 3.5 million and then $1 million for that. That's going to be so much money. That, I think that's the Sauber. I think that's a C9 Sauber. I think that was about 11 million for that. I can't remember how much the Sauber was. But even so, like the numbers I'm reading off, we still got to go. Like, this is insane. I think that's about 3, maybe 4 million there. That's about 1.8 million. That might be 1 million or 3 million, and that's a couple more million there. Oh, it's crazy. Plymouth, I'm not sure how much that was. The Porsches, I think the Porsche is going to be the problem here because these are all expensive. Like, that was 18 million. I think that was a couple of million. Yeah, I think Porsche is going to be a problem. Porsche is going to be a lot of money. As is these. That's about 2.5 million, and that's going to be about 20 million for a Daytona just because they're crazy expensive in real life. That's $1 million. Toyota, I think they're all about $1 million there. I don't think that's too bad, and I think that's it. And then that's $1 million, and that's $1 million. Crazy, absolutely crazy amount of money that we're going to have to spend. And we've got, what, 71 cars to go, but there's going to be a crazy amount of money. Yeah, what are we on? I've spent 10 million credits in like the last 5 minutes. Crazy. Oh, Caro, hello, mate. No worries. We're about to wrap it up because I'm absolutely dead. No worries. Jeremy, hello, mate. There's about 3 million for the C9. Oh, that's more than I thought. I would say it's more... I wouldn't say it's a full sim, but if you had like... I'll use the steering wheel as a reference. So you had arcade, simcade, sim. I would say it's probably here in between simcade and sim. Much closer to a sim than a simcade, I would say. It's 10 p.m. Yeah, it's 10:30 p.m. So I do need to go to bed because I'm knackered and we've just spent 3 hours solid doing the same track. That was 800k for that. I have found though, before I go, that this Mercedes right here, this was 20 million before, and now it's only 13 million. So I saved myself 7 million. But it is crazy. Like, genuinely, anyone that does this grind to get all the cars, I do take my hat off to you because this is nuts. Like, as I say, if I didn't have the channel and I didn't see this as a challenge to do for the channel, I don't know if I would do it because it is absolutely bonkers. Project Cars 2, I haven't played that properly. I have bought that. I haven't played that properly for a long time. The way I would describe it, the actual racing is very good. It's quite understeery though. This current physics model is very understeery. They sorted out the rear-wheel drive cars, Like they used to bite your head off if you put the foot down, like even when it was straight, which wasn't very realistic. I'm trying to remember Project Cars 2. I would say it's heavier, a lot heavier than Project Cars 2, if I remember that correctly. $7:30 in the morning for you. Oh, nice. So you're on Friday already. And then it's the weekend for you. Nice. I assume, Caro, you're behind us then. You must be stateside. You stateside? No, you can't be stateside, can you? No, you got to be ahead of me. It's two... Yeah, you're ahead of me, aren't you? Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead. Anyway, my brain's getting absolutely knackered. Anyone else got any more questions before I go? Yeah, I gathered you're 2 hours ahead. That's how tired I'm getting, Caro. That I'm I'm not thinking properly. 5:30 PM, nice. Yeah, I do need to go get some sleep. My brain it's funny streaming. I love streaming because I get to chat to you guys and we just do like stupid stuff like this. 1,000 miles today. I've just realised I've done 1,000 miles daily workout up there as well. That's terrifying. But you do get really tired just playing and talking. It's crazy. I know, crazy, isn't it? 1,600 kilometers. Oh dear. I'm trying to work out what would be about 1,000 miles away. In the UK, I think it like 300 miles to go from like London to Manchester, isn't it? Something like that. So I could have done that journey. I could have gone there and back up again. That's crazy. Yeah, that is the main thing. That is fun. That is the main thing that I do. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it. Anyway, I am going to go because my brain is mush. If you enjoyed the stream, which I hope you did, smash that like button. It always helps us out. I should be getting a short out tomorrow. Every day I've been doing a short, so look out for that as we continue grinding. And hopefully I'm streaming next week on Thursday as well. So if you're about, drop by, say hello. And yeah, we'll probably be doing something similar. It depends whether they patch this or not, because that current grind is mental. But yeah, anyway, have a good sleep, everyone, or a good Friday morning, wherever you are. And I will catch you next week. Also, James, my member, hope you're feeling better. Hope you're out of quarantine soon. Yeah, and I'll catch you all next week, hopefully. Take care.